people that won't call into your show because most of the people that call in your show is always like the girl always like, I want somebody to make $100,000 a year, and that, you know, I don't make 100,000 a year, but I'm rare. Like, we'll talk about it.
Well, let's get into it. Okay, so Ronald, so you're 40, you're considering every year, correct?
Yeah. Well,
What?
it's not you divided by 4, you know, but no, legally like 41. Just turned 41.
Okay, 41. Got you. And that's an Aquarius, right? Or a
No,
Pisces?
Pisces.
Pisces. Okay. What do you do for a living, Ronald?
Business owner, and right now my actual job, I'm a maintenance technician.
Okay. Um, Ronald, Detroit, 40, Pisces, business owner, maintenance technician. Do you have any kids?
No, actually I don't.
Have you ever been married? No, right?
Nope.
All right. And let's do it. Or were you Detroit? So we got Ronald, Detroit, 40, Pisces, business owner, maintenance technician. No kids, never married. He's a leap year baby.
Leap year.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
Across the board. I got a little preference, but I really across the board. Somebody that's like down to earth. And like I see a lot of stuff like when people talk about like if you're gonna be in a relationship, they get mad when you say stuff about the 50-50. But nobody really broke down the 50-50. I mean, if you're gonna be in a relationship, it gotta be 50-50, 70-30, meaning this. If I wake up tomorrow, my car don't start, can I take your car to work? Or if I got to work 12 hours a day because the machine down, can you pick the kids up from school? You know what I'm saying?
Well, when it comes to 50-50, most women talk about you actually paying the bills. You know, you can use their car. You can use their car if your car breaks down. But once the rent comes, they still expect you to pay the rent.
If I say 50-50, mean if something happens, can you back me up? If I can't pay the mortgage, let's say if I didn't own a house. If I can't pay the mortgage this month, can you pay the mortgage? Or you?
Nope, bro. They're not gonna accept that. They're gonna call you broke. They're gonna say you're broke and dusty. If we're gonna be honest,
You know, stuff like that. You got to be like teamwork. You know.
Partner.
Yes.
So, do you want kids?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do. I'm heterosexual. Yes, actually, I do.
Do you want your wife to work while she's pregnant?
No, I don't expect my wife to work unless she's working from home. But no, I don't expect her to work while she's pregnant.
So, because I think a lot of women talk about 50-50 in bills. So, what do you feel about 50-50 in bills?
That's what I was saying too.
I mean, it's not mandatory, but it helps.
So I'm just saying, like, so how would that work if you don't want your wife to work when she's pregnant? She wouldn't.
No, look, see, okay, she's not working when she's not pregnant, but if she's pregnant, I know as a man, at least 6 months out of the pregnancy, I'm going to be responsible for 100% of the bills.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And that's all men usually say. Most men, it's not like they don't want to provide. In fact, if it's just that, number one, most guys don't have the capability to provide 100% of the bills because women want this luxurious lifestyle. If they wanted just an average lifestyle, okay, but most women want to take 4 vacations a year. They want to drive an expensive car. They want you to buy a big house. So all that costs. So most men are not going to afford that expensive lifestyle. Number two, most women, even when a man is paying all the bills, they don't want to stay home. They want to go work. And they want to work and save the money for themselves. It's not like they want to work and be like, I'm okay, my man is paying mortgage, he's paying the rent, he's paying the insurance, I'll pay our phone bill. No, they want to work and save their money, and still the man should pay for everything. So those are the reasons most guys are like, okay, it's not a fair deal. But if a man says it, they call you broke and dusty.
I understand that.
Okay, got you. So you want a woman that's willing to work with you, basically.
Yeah. She got to be your friend. Y'all can't get along, it ain't gonna work out.
Okay.
Every man
what are
wants
your
that.
deal breakers?
Not to be let's see, deal breaker number one. Like honestly, at my age, I'm not going to get a girl with no kids, but I don't want a girl with a lot of kids.
So maybe one or
you
two.
You can get a girl with no kids, but okay, there's women with no kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot younger than me. Like it's crazy. Like say I'm 40 and they look at me weird because I'm dating somebody that's like 25, 24. I'll say it because it's not a sex only thing. This somebody you trying to have kids with, you know?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so do you want a younger woman? Because I have women on my show that's 35, 36. They don't have 37. They don't have kids.
I mean, that's not a deal breaker. That age is fine.
Okay. Okay. What else you desire? Your deal breakers.
Bad attitude.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one is a
Bad
deal breaker for
attitude.
every man.
Yeah, I can't deal with girls that got a like a EIG attitude for no reason.
Badass boss bitch, don't need no that kind of sassiness. Yeah.
I can't deal with that. Like, that is that's my pet peeve. Woo. That's attitude medieval for no reason. I'm like, people
Facts.
get like, I'm not gonna talk about it like my ex, like from years ago. This was like my friend. Like, even at bad times, I'd rather argue with her than have good times with somebody else. Cause this somebody else with, good or bad. Good days, bad days. Poof.
Why'd y'all break up?
Ooh, long story. A lot.
Okay, we'll keep it going. So, any more deal breakers before we go to the next question?
Deal breakers, that and lazy women.
Lazy women. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's
Should
gonna
she
mess
look
it
a
up.
certain way?
Fit. Now
Okay.
my thing is like, I mean, I tend to go towards more petite girls, but she don't gotta be slim, whatever. But I can't do the big girls. I'm not hating on big girls, but that's not my cup of tea. And I'm a skinny dude.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get attacked. He wants 50-50 and he doesn't want big girls and he doesn't want women with so many kids. Yeah, he's definitely getting attacked because we have seen it so many times when a man has preferences and the women who don't meet those preferences, they're gonna attack you. Like it's I can guarantee you, I can bet they're gonna attack him. Oh man, he shouldn't have said those things. He should have he should have just been quiet. Damn.
That's not my cup of tea at all. I put big girls and gay dudes in the same category. I'm not fucking with none of y'all.
Ooh, damn. Ooh, he just compared big girls to gay dudes. They are going to attack him bad. Damn, this guy got balls, man.
Are you trying to make a joke or are you being serious?
No, I'm serious.
He's
Okay.
being
I'm
dead
not.
serious.
No, because I'm skinny. They always like think because I'm a skinny dude, I got a big girl. I'm like, no.
Well, what do gay men got to do with this?
I know that
Them two things,
comparison was
I ain't
crazy.
fucking with big girls and gay dudes.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
He also knows it. That was crazy that women are going to come for him. Damn.
Should she make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't. Look, my girl can make 20, 30 grand a year. I don't care.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam.
I got my night clothes on. Oh yeah, here we go. I got the night clothes on. Damn.
Seems like a simple,
I look. Oh, I
funny
got
dude.
braids too. I got my night clothes on. I was about to go to sleep.
Okay.
I look a hot mess, but I know it.
All right.
Seems like a simple dude, but the fact that his preferences, so many women don't qualify, big girls, single moms, and 50-50, they have to attack him. Like, they can't miss, because like we said, a man can't have preferences.
When was your last relationship, Ronald?
Oh, my last relationship was about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Is that woman an option? Are you streaming?
Huh?
Are you
No.
streaming?
Not a streaming.
Okay. So they're telling me that you're streaming.
Well, on what? Hold on. No, because I go to my Facebook now. I can share my screen with you. No, I'm not streaming.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word. Let's continue. The woman you slept with 3 weeks ago, is she an option?
Possibly, but no, we just can't agree on stuff.
Okay. You said something earlier, so let me deep dive in this. Are you one of those reaction people to my show?
I have did some reaction, not no bad reaction, but I have did some reactions. Yes.
I don't like you guys, so I'm gonna start there.
Kendra doesn't like guys like us who react to our content. She says we're stealing content, but reacting to content is part of content. Because I don't play the whole video, I give my own thoughts on the whole thing, and then I give her credit. I put the link down below, and people go and finish the video.
I think it's whack. Do you talk about the men or just the women?
Me, I'm actually across the board. I actually, you go to my YouTube page. I actually go across the board on everything.
Yeah, me too. Right now, I'm doing a reaction to a guy.
It
You
ain't
done
just
the men
one.
on my show, or you just done women on my show?
Well,
do
I
both.
haven't. No, I haven't. I think I did like 2 reactions to like 2 of your videos. I think I only did like 2 reactions.
Were they women videos only?
Women.
Yeah, this is why I don't like it, because I feel like a lot of men just focus on the delusional women that you guys say that call into my show, but y'all never break down your counterparts. Y'all never break down your gender.
I mean, glad I'm reacting to a guy, so I guess I'm not part of the people she's talking about. But also, we have to be fair. It's mostly women who call in, and on top of that, it's mostly from the 100% of women who call in, 80% of them come in delusional standards.
And that's why I don't like it. And I just don't understand, because like someone could do a reaction video to you, and how would you feel?
I
Like
am
someone
doing
literally
one to
could
him.
break you down. I can see someone breaking you down and saying all the things why a woman shouldn't date you for whatever reason. And would you like somebody's unsolicited opinion while you're just trying to find love?
I'm gonna be honest. Most women are not going to date him. Why? Because they're going to call him delusional for his standards. He wants it. First of all, he said he wants a 50-50. And then he compared big women to gay men, right? And then he said he doesn't want single moms. Yeah, clearly most women are going to attack him. And I said that before.
Well, me, I'm a comedian, so I get it. I'm not like the average person, but I understand what you're saying.
No, and I also think that you also prove another point. Y'all judge the women that y'all can't afford to date, because you said that you don't make 100K, and that's fair. But listen, and a lot of times I'm a cosign. There are women that request 100K that may never get it. You know, that is a high probability. I think we all know this. But I feel like it's men like y'all who don't have 100K that stay on YouTube all day just because y'all don't have it. Y'all really try to break these women down. And if I felt like y'all spent more time in investing in yourselves and becoming better humans, then you wouldn't have time to break down a woman for her request, because y'all don't do it with the guys.
But Kendra G, I don't know about other channels, but personally, I don't break women down. I literally analyze what they're saying. Okay, she wants a man who makes 100K, but if he makes 90K, it's not good enough. And if I say she's delusional, that's not breaking her down. It's just simply her standards go beyond most men. Most men don't make 100K. So that means that the pool of the men that she's looking at is very small. That's number one. That's not breaking down. That's really analyzing the statistics and what she's saying. Number two, some women come on, they have 3 kids by 3 different men, and they expect the new guy to come and pay for the kids. And it's like, the next guy, it's going to be tough because he has to deal with baby daddy drama from 3 other guys. And I simply say, it's going to be tough. Very few men are going to be very few men will put themselves in such a situation. That's not breaking the woman down. That's being realistic, especially coming from a man. We know how men and against men can be. The baby daddy is going to be like, don't touch my woman, don't talk to my kids. But the woman expects the new guy to be stepfather, talk to the kids, take them to school, but the baby daddies don't want that. So there's going to be a clash. That's not breaking someone down.
All right, I responded that 2 ways. I don't make 100K, and 2 reasons. One, I don't make 100K because I pay so much in taxes. Taxes kill me. So I bring around probably like 72. I don't have, 100K in cash, but I got 100K in credit. And that's crazy you said that, because this just came through the mail, and I was like, oh, what is she going? Because I told you I do a couple other things, like the comedy thing. So my LLC, and then like American Express, they just sent me a credit card that's like $250. So I mean,
so just tell me, why is it joy? Why is it joy? Why do you guys find joy in trying to break down my guests?
It's not breaking them down.
I don't take nothing personal. I understand they do it for entertainment, but it's like that shit crazy. I mean, you want a guy that make 100,000 a year? Okay, cool. That's your preference. Okay, but the guy that like me, I could be real picky if I wanted to. Cause I'm actually a good guy. I mean, I might come off kind of weird or lame. Okay, cool. The nerd, whatever. Okay, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want a guy that make 100,000 a year, like, come on. You talking about you got 3 kids? Hey, the guy that that ain't what he want. That ain't like
Exactly. And usually their baby daddies didn't make $100,000. So it's like you're saying the guys you had babies with didn't make 100,000, but you want the stepfather to make 100,000? That's not breaking someone down. That's literally looking at the whole picture and saying, okay, this doesn't make sense.
like even me. It's like at some point they're like, well, why don't you just go be a good stepdad? That's like trying to play somebody else's save game. I don't want that. I mean,
Facts.
I could be a stepdad. I mean, I have nothing against being a stepdad, but
It's not fair.
Yeah, I pass.
So how do you feel when you see the men come on my show who may have just gotten out of jail? He has 3 baby mamas, and now he wants something that's out of his reach. How come you guys don't break down those videos?
I talk about the other men. There was a guy who was 50 years old, and I think he had like 15 kids. And if you guys watch that video, I broke that guy down. If she's talking about, what word did she use? Breaking them down, whatever. Yeah, I broke that guy. That guy was crazy. He had 15 kids from, I think, 11 women, and he was expecting a new woman, and he was still open to having kids. I was like, nigga, you crazy. Like, no woman, even if 11 women put themselves in that situation, I was like, any woman who puts herself in this situation, that's on you. Because this guy is no good. 50 years old, 15 kids, 11 women. Yeah, that's crazy. Any woman who goes into that situation will be mad. And I reacted to that guy, and I was like, he's crazy.
Oh, hey, we can do it on. Hey, I go both ways on that one. Like, hey, them dudes is a serial impregnator.
But this is the thing. Y'all don't go both ways.
That's
y'all
not
only
true.
take the women videos.
That's
y'all
not
do
true.
not focus on the guy videos.
That's not true. At least for me.
Okay, let me tell you on this. Now, the crazy part about that is them guys is the guys women mostly want. That is so crazy.
Facts. Those are the guys women have kids with, but then after that, then they ask for the guy who makes $100,000. So that's why it goes viral. And it's like, because even Kendra always asks the women, did your baby daddy make that kind of money? The woman says no. Then she's like, okay, so why do you want the new guy to make this kind of money? She's like, okay, my standards have gone high. I know better now. So we're all like, what?
That is not who most women want.
Yeah, why they keep dealing with them then?
Facts.
At my job.
Yeah, because why would a guy who's in jail have 3 baby mamas? Clearly, there are women who see something in him.
I'm like the lowest on total poll, and I still do well off than most people. I'm doing pretty damn good. Not to be bragging, I do pretty damn good, you know. And it's like the guys they mess with, like maybe they feel intimidated. I don't know what it is. Why they go after them guys?
Facts.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of
different
factors,
Kendra has
right?
no answer.
But either way, we'll stick to your interview. I just wanted to, because I mean, really, the reaction people drive me so insane that typically I don't even want y'all to come on the show because I don't know if the intentions are pure. I don't know if you're really looking for love, if you're just trying to build your brand. So now you can have a Kendra G video on your page. Like, I mean, when I started this show, I genuinely started for people to find somebody, and it's just grew beyond measure in negative ways. And I will say this, yes, I actually agree that there are a lot of times women request stuff that they're probably not going to get in a man, but there's a way to break it down to them. And also reality is going to be the biggest teacher. There's no need for y'all to take their content and use it to try to make money to further bash them. And y'all,
I mean, shout out to Kendra. I understand where she's coming from. Are there guys who like bash the women and say ABCD? Sure. But also we have to look at it that anytime someone criticizes us, sometimes we look at it as bashing, because it's human nature that humans don't like to be criticized. We like to be looked at as perfect. We don't like to be told what to do. So even when it's just, positive criticism, genuine criticism that means no harm, people are going to look at it as bashing, if we're going to be honest. So I understand where she's coming from, but I don't. She kind of described me because obviously I'm reacting to her content. But good thing for me, I go for the men, I go for the women. You know, I've praised so many women from her show who come and speak differently. I've criticized some ladies, but I never bash, I never speak badly. In fact, even when a woman looks good, she looks good. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm like, okay, her standards are delusional, but she looks good regardless. And I know men are still going to be in her DMs. But anyway, shout out to Kendra. And like I always do, I put the link down below in the description so you guys go finish the videos. That's why I never finish the videos, because I want you guys to go finish the whole content at her channel and subscribe and enjoy the show. So shout out to Kendra. If you ever watch this, you know, thanks for the work that you do and bringing on people. But at least you also know some ladies are delusional, but they don't like criticism. They call it bashing. What do you guys think about that?